There was a valley, forgotten by men, abandoned by hope, and swallowed by death. The ground was cracked beneath the burning sky. No rivers flowed there, no birds sang there, only silence remained. Bones, countless bones, scattered across the valley like the remains of a nation erased from memory. Some were buried beneath dust, others bleached white beneath the sun. Broken skulls, shattered ribs, empty hands reaching toward nothing. This was not a place of life. It was the home of endings. And yet, heaven was watching. A lone man walked slowly through the valley. The wind moved around him, carrying ashes through the air. Every step echoed between the hills of death. Then a voice spoke, not the voice of man, but the voice that commands eternity. Son of man, can these bones live again? The question hung in the air like thunder. The valley remained silent. The bones did not move. The earth did not shake. Death still ruled the land, but heaven was preparing to do the impossible. The man looked across the valley of ruins. He saw generations destroyed, dreams buried, armies forgotten, hope turned to dust. Then he answered carefully, "Lord, only you know." And suddenly, the command came, "Speak to the bones." The wind began to rise. Dust spiraled across the valley floor. The man lifted his voice into the land of death. "Dry bones, hear the word of the Lord." The valley began to shake. Bones moved across the ground. Skulls rolled through the dust. Spines twisted into place. Ribs connected to ribs. Hands found their arms. The sound became deafening. An earthquake of resurrection. Across the valley, the dead were coming together. Skeletons rose from the earth as unseen power moved among them. An army stood across the valley, but something was missing. They stood motionless, silent, breathless, like statues waiting for eternity to awaken them. Then heaven spoke again. "Prophesy to the breath, call the wind." The atmosphere changed. The man cried out with all his strength. "Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live." Suddenly, the wind exploded through the valley. Breath entered them. Thousands of eyes opened at once. The dead inhaled life again. Warriors lifted their heads. Hands tightened. Feet stood firm upon the earth. An army once destroyed by death now stood alive beneath heaven. Not weak, not broken, not forgotten, restored. The valley that once carried silence now thundered with life, and the nations would know that the God who speaks to dry bones still brings the dead back to life, because what heaven has chosen to restore, no grave can hold forever. And on that day, the valley of death became the birthplace of a living army.